Emma Collins had always believed her life was already written for her. She had a stable job at a small publishing house, a quiet apartment, and a routine that never changed. Every day felt like a page she had read before. And then, Liam Hale walked into her life. He appeared on a rainy Tuesday morning, soaked from head to toe, holding a manuscript he wanted to publish. Emma remembered looking up and meeting his eyes that held both exhaustion and hope. She didn't know it then, but that moment would shift the course of everything that came after. Heart Chapter 1: Unplanned Beginnings. Liam was a travel photographer who had spent years moving from place to place, never settling, never staying long enough to belong. His manuscript wasn't just a book. It was a collection of the people he had met, the places that had changed him, and the longing he could never shake off. Emma felt something unusual as she read it late that night. A pull, a quiet ache, as if she had been asleep for years and someone had finally whispered her name. The next morning, she asked him to come again. That again turned into countless meetings, editing sessions that stretched into evenings, long conversations in the office kitchen, and slow walks to the bus stop under the street lamps. For the first time in her life, Emma noticed her heart racing, not from anxiety, but from anticipation. Heart Chapter 2: Two Worlds Colliding. Liam found comfort in Emma's steadiness. She found freedom in his unpredictability. When he smiled, she felt like the world shifted closer to color. When she laughed, he felt like he had finally found a place he didn't want to leave. But love never arrives without shadows. As Liam's manuscript neared completion, he received a huge offer, an international assignment, one that required him to travel for a full year. Emma congratulated him, but her voice cracked. Liam noticed. "Emma," he said softly, "I don't want to leave if it means losing you." She hesitated, heart trembling. "I don't want to hold you back." The silence between them felt like two hearts learning how painful honesty could be. Heart Chapter 3: The Confession. On the night before his flight, Liam showed up at her apartment, breathing hard, as if he had run the entire way. He said, "I can't go. Not without telling you, my story doesn't end if you're not in it." Emma felt tears rise instantly. Liam continued, "You changed me. You made me want roots. You made me want home. And for the first time in years, I'm not lost anymore." She stepped closer, whispering, "Then stay." He didn't answer with words. He simply reached for her hand and pulled her into the kind of kiss that rewrites lives. Final chapter: A new story begins. Liam turned down the assignment. Instead, he published his manuscript with a final chapter dedicated to Emma. And Emma? She discovered she wasn't meant for a small life after all. She became his partner not just in love, but in dreams, helping him create a new book together, this time about their journey. Sometimes the greatest love stories don't start with fireworks or grand gestures. Sometimes they begin on a rainy Tuesday morning with a stranger holding a manuscript and a heart quietly waiting to be awakened.